Okay, let me go to our first newsmaker who I spoke to a short while ago, Rajesh Tope, Maharashtra's health minister in the eye of a storm. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Tope. A week ago, I had a conversation with you and you said all is under control. The Mumbai Municipal Commissioner also said everything is under control. A week later now, we are told Maharashtra has a vaccine shortage. Mumbai, Nashik, Pune are running short of hospital beds. COVID cases are suddenly surging. You have a weekend lockdown, other restrictions. Let's be very clear, sir. Are you in control of COVID or not in a state like Maharashtra?
Absolutely. One point is very clear that as the numbers are increasing, we are 50,000 plus daily. So it's a matter of serious concern. It's not like to be taken lightly. So we have taken very stern steps as per the suggestions of central government team and all, that COVID appropriate behavior is really taken to the task. Like we have imposed heavy penalties. And we are ensuring the COVID appropriate behavior, because that will be really breaking the chain.
How?
Also, we have imposed lot of restrictions. In the daytime, there is a Jamabandi, and in the night there is a curfew. Lot of shops are closed. All the places wherein there is a gathering being done and a crowd can be gathered. So those are not asked to open at all. They are stopped. So these are some of the steps we have taken.
Mr. Minister, the fact is, and we'll show images of that, people in and around Mumbai are still happily traveling without a mask, not adhering to social distancing, and you're saying there is COVID appropriate behavior. And now there is a bigger concern which you need to address, that you are, as our story from Pune showed, running short of hospital beds. You have claimed in a press conference today that you are running short of vaccines. It would give the sense that Maharashtra is not prepared. More than half the cases, or almost half the cases in the country are coming from Maharashtra. How is that? Because why are you running short of hospital beds and vaccines now? Is there lack of preparation?
You see, vaccine is a total mandate of central government. I have always been speaking to Honorable Minister Mr. Harshvardhan. I personally went and met Mr. Rajesh Bhushan also, and we are continuously demanding that yes, firstly in the beginning we were 3 lakhs per day, now we are 6 lakhs per day. So we need 40 lakhs vaccine doses per week. So that is not being supplied by government. So that is the main demand which I had also placed in the yesterday's VC before Honorable Harshvardhan ji, and I think that is not our fault. We have increased our pace, so actually we should be appreciated. We should not be put in the wrong box. Basically, vaccination is the need of an hour, and what from Maharashtra perspective, the increase of numbers.
Sir,
today we are having 14 lakhs vaccine doses. That is a stock which we need just for 3 days. It will get exhausted. There are lot many centers wherein we are running out of stocks, and so we have to tell the senior citizens, those who are coming for the vaccination, that sorry, come next day, because there is no vaccine available. So this is a very embarrassing situation for a health department and for government of Maharashtra. So this we have very humbly placed before Honorable Harshvardhan ji. So that is not our fault. And
so
government of India, yes, they are saying that they will be giving vaccine. Actually, Mr. Javadekar, who had always been on Twitter, and he has tweeted 2 weeks before that government of Maharashtra should increase the pace by double. Not if we are at 3 lakhs, we should go to 6 lakhs. So we have adhered to whatever he has said. Now it is not our fault that we are moving with a high pace, and we require more number of vaccines.
Sir, so you're saying you're moving with a higher pace, you require more number of vaccines. Dr. Harshvardhan has issued a statement making it very clear that he's saying that the Maharashtra government has a lackadaisical attitude, is blaming this on mismanagement. Now look at what is happening. At a time when all of you need to be united, you all are all completely disunited. Tell me exactly, what did Harshvardhan tell you? Because is the center going to supply you the vaccines now on an urgent basis or not?
Actually, Mr. Harshvardhan ji has noted all the points which I have raised in the VC, and he has said, he has assured that he will comply to. So we are awaiting like what exactly the central will be doing to the demands which we have placed. We have even written a letter. My department secretary Dr. Vyas has written a very clear letter demanding 40 lakhs per week, 6 lakhs we are doing daily, and we have only 14 lakhs stock available with us. We will be finishing this stock within 3 days.
Sir, there seems to be now a center versus state battle over vaccine. That's one issue. Let's turn to another issue that should be fully in your control. Shortage of hospital beds. I showed you the story from Pune. Suddenly we are told that Maharashtra needs these additional beds in Mumbai, Nashik and Pune. Again, it comes to it. Were you prepared for this kind of COVID surge, 50,000 cases a day in Maharashtra? Or were you caught napping?
It's very obvious that 57,000 daily and with a growth rate of 4 to 5% daily. So it's surely it's a very shocking for Maharashtra, but still there is no shortage of beds. There are specific hospitals wherein there is a demand from patients that they need hospital beds over that hospital only. But we have CCC beds, we have DCHC category beds, and also the ventilators and oxygen beds are available in Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, everywhere. It's not that it's, yes, they are in, we are struggling for that. We are increasing the number of beds. We are here in eastern and western, both Mumbai regions, we are, Honorable CM also have asked to increase 2,000 beds in Mumbai, and Pune also, lot of private hospitals as well as the government hospitals, we are continuously increase the ICU beds and ventilator beds.
Sir,
so I don't think there will be any patients, those who are coming to the hospital and not getting the beds.
Sir, you are telling me this. My friends in Mumbai are ringing me up saying that they are struggling to get beds for their family members. Only one of you can be right. They want to, if I want a bed at a particular hospital, the hospital suddenly says we are running out of beds. This is particularly true of private hospitals in Mumbai and Pune.
Specific hospital, yes, I agree, Rajdeep ji, that there is a, like in Pune, if this Mangeshkar hospital is in demand, so in such type of hospitals, there is a demand, as might be there the specialists are more in number and their recovery rates might be more. So there is a demand. People try to get admission in those hospitals only, but in general I speak, yes, there is not that dearth of hospitals, I mean to say, but we are continuously ramping up the number of beds in these metro cities. That I am bound sure.
The other concern, Mr. Minister, is your decision to go in for a weekend lockdown and the severe restrictions that you are putting in, night curfews in Mumbai. As I said, we still see people defying these lockdown rules. Questions are being raised now whether these weekend lockdowns work. The centre has already said weekend lockdown not a solution to break the chain. Your response, what is this? Does it suggest an element of desperation on part of the Maharashtra government?
You see, break the chain is our basic motive and objective. So that is the main tagline of our whatever we are taking the efforts for. So at present we have taken lot of steps, and in one of the mainly we are imposing very stricter restrictions on things, like we have even closed down the offices. Basic one fundamental is very clear: if people are not on street, or if there is no much crowd gathering in places, if people sit at home, it is the basic funda that we are trying to break the chain. So that is the main fundamental and objective behind this curfew and all. Major restrictions, Rajdeep ji, we are facing two issues. One is remdesivir, second is oxygen. I have urged Dr. Harshavardhan that please supply oxygen from the nearby districts, as we are also running short of oxygen supply as well as remdesivir, because we are being provided 50,000 remdesivir daily which is being consumed. We are continuously pursuing for all the private doctors that use the remdesivir rationally. Don't be irrational in using this remdesivir. We have also come up with new treatment protocol wherein there are 5 categories of patients. A, B, C are not to be For these patients, remdesivir should not be used. So, but some private practitioners, they may use these types of remdesivir for ABC category as well. So we are continuously monitoring and even enforcing. Even we have prepared a team wherein they will visit private hospital and see that the remdesivir should be used rationally. So that we are trying our level best, but
Sir,
still we need help from Government of India, especially the health department.
Sir, you are putting the ball in Government of India's court. I have no doubt that you all are working hard. You are trying your best. But it is worrying to hear today from the Health Minister of Maharashtra that Mumbai and Maharashtra is running short of remdesivir and oxygen. I mean, this is what I thought that the first lockdown would have prepared you for. But again, it appears in some way that you've been caught on the back foot by the number of rising cases.
No, sorry, I really, Rajdeep, do not agree. One thing is very, very clear. We have increased the testing facilities exponentially. We have increased the beds. We were having in thousands. We are now in lakhs. So, in every aspect, I mean to say, even some of the hospitals which are in having beds in field hospitals, like having beds to the tune of 10,000, 5,000. So such big hospitals also has been constructed, and I think lot many hospital beds are lying idle as such. Most of the peoples are at those are asymptomatics are home isolated. So we are also trying to put them in the CCC categories. Yes, some of the ventilators and ICU beds in some specific hospitals we are having shortage of, but we will be asking those hospitals to increase the beds, and we are trying our level best.
Sir,
that beds should not be a problem at all.
Let me ask you one final question, Mr. Minister. You are saying you want COVID appropriate behavior. You've got lockdowns in place. You've got curfews in place. But the IPL goes on in Mumbai, starts this weekend there. Film shootings, we are told, are going on. Is it different for strokes for different folks? Even as politicians go on their election rallies, IPL, film shootings, Aam Aadmi has to stay at home. Different strokes for different folks, Mr. Minister?
Yes, this IPL is an issue, but how to really deal with that and how to really ensure the social distancing and not ensure that the spread should not happen is a matter which will be considered very seriously, and we will plan out exactly what needs to be done. So we will take it seriously. That's what I can say for IPL. But yes, shootings, those shootings and all, they are asked to do it in a very, there are a specific SOPs.
Right, okay. So there will be SOPs in place for IPL, there will be SOPs in place for film shooting.
We can have a separate SOPs for that. Let us derive some SOPs, and then I can commit up to
Well,
you.
as I said, it appears to the average citizen different strokes for different folks. Mr. Minister, thank you so much for joining me on a day when you are our newsmaker tonight. This war between Maharashtra and the centre is the last thing this country needs at the moment over vaccine. Let's get rid of the bureaucracy at times like this.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.